Hey everybody, my name is Ricky Dicky Grimes, and welcome back to The Long Dark. So, in today's video, I'm going to give you some more general survival tips and give you a tour of the town as well, so you can get your bearings, and so you can find some material and other items. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to get rid of some stuff that I don't need by either harvesting it or dropping it. Let's see, so I'll harvest the old lantern I don't need, or not the old lantern, but the damaged lantern. I'll drop some of this antiseptic on the ground, and some of these spray cans too. I don't think I need any spray cans at the moment, so I'll just get rid of that. Yeah, I'm basically just going to drop everything I don't need to have on me, so I can have more inventory space. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have a bit of food in my inventory, so I'm gonna go drop that in the kitchen. Now I'm gonna drop all the stuff down here so it doesn't weigh me down. Okay, I think I should be okay now. So I'm gonna go outside and let's get started with this tour. So you go outside from the Milton house and you take a left down here and keep going this way. Excuse me. Keep going this way down this road. Eventually you'll get to a gas station. The gas station is really good, or not a gas station, but the gas station is a really good place to get supplies early on in the game because it's got a lot of food, it's got some, it might have some material in there and things like that. Only problem is it's locked and you need a pry bar to open it. A pry bar can be anywhere, so you really just have to look for it. I found it somewhere like outside. I can't remember exactly where, but I found it somewhere the outside near the town or the gas station or something like that. So you really just need to look around and in order to find it. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that sometimes a pry bar spawns down there in that direction. If you can see it, I don't know if you can see it from here. That tunnel right there. Let me get a little closer. Yeah, that tunnel right there by the bus. Or there might be a pry bar by this guy too. I think I actually found it here. Can't quite remember, but I think it was here. So, I'm actually going to go inside and I'm going to show you the gas station. So, when you enter the gas station, I mean, obviously you're not going to see anything here. Maybe one granola bar or a couple things I missed previously. But you're not going to see anything here, of course. But when you enter this building, you're going to see like a lot of like food and material and stuff like that. Like there's going to be cans of food and might be some like sodas and these coolers and things like that. Stuff hidden in the corners. Again, you don't see anything here because I've already looted the place, and the game auto saves when you go into buildings as well. So yeah, just when you go into buildings, make sure you check every corner, make sure like you're not missing anything. Actually missed a knife in my last video. It was in the church, but I think I got it off camera as well. So let's see, there's actually replacement fuse. Now you may be wondering, what are replacement fuses for? Replacement fuses are for transmitters. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but just in case, replacement fuses, excuse me, are for transmitters. as well as wires, and you can use those fuses and wires to repair the transmitters when you have the handheld radio to find caches. But of course, the handheld radio is only found on one region. If you have the DLC, it's called Forsaken Airfield. But we're not going to worry about that for now. So, like I said, if you go to a gas station, you'll find a lot of food. You'll find a lot of supplies. Like, it's honestly one of the best places to go at the start of the game once you get a pry bar, because it's going to have like a lot of stuff in here that we're going to need to survive longer. So, let's go outside. So as you can see, I'm on the road again. On the right leads to the Tunnel Collapse. Over here is the, let's see, where is it? Over here is the Milton Park. You'll find like a little, I don't know what to call it. I think it's like a ranger station, I guess. That's the best way to describe it. Let's see. Yeah, there's a truck right here you can go into. I think a pry bar used to spawn like in the truck as well. Like in the back. Okay, nothing in there. So I'm going to show you how to hunt some rabbits too. So if you have, you find stones, which can pretty much be found anywhere outside the, outside on the ground. You want to clip your stone by pressing 2 on the keyboard, and then hold right click of the mouse. And you see this rabbit right here. You can get pretty close to them while crouching, but you don't want to stand up and run towards them, otherwise they'll run away. So you want to hold right mouse button to aim, and then you just want to throw your rock with the left mouse button, excuse me, like this. Just press left click, and there you go. Go up to the rabbit quickly, press left click, and then left click again to kill the rabbit. And there you go. You now have some meat in your inventory. You can kill as many rabbits as you like. It doesn't really matter, because I think they respawn after a certain amount of time. So it's a good way to get food early on in the game if you don't have a weapon, like a hunting rifle or a bow. Now, if you have the DLC, you see these white things on the ground? These are the new birds in the DLC. Now, they're very finicky, so you gotta be really careful when going near them. Because if you spook them, they're just going to fly away and you won't see them again for, like, a very long time. So they're pretty much the same, you pretty much kill them the same way as rabbits. You basically get your rock and you try to aim at them very carefully. Hopefully I don't miss here, because this would be very embarrassing. So you want to aim and then throw. And there you go. Quickly run up to it, pick it up, left click, and then you will snap its neck to kill it. So there you go. These birds can also be used to make broth, like when you harvest it. So you go to harvest, you can use this meat to make broth, and you can go to feathers, and you can make some type of down with it, I think, as well. Like craft like a clothing item, keeps you a little bit warmer. I think it's like insulation or something like that. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, the meat can be harvested and eaten while it's cooked, or you can also make broth out of it. Sorry, like I said before. So, now we're going to go and search this little area. So this is like the little ranger station. You can find some basic supplies here, like soda, candy, accelerant, etc., etc. Now, you see this on the ground here, or not the ground, sorry, the table. This is something called Memento. And what that is it leads you to hidden supply caches. So you read the text, it'll say something like, well, they're different every time. Like, as in, like, the text. Well, not different, but I mean, like, not everyone has the same writing, is what I mean. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So, you see here, this says scrawled message. Lexi swapped in some new gear at lockbox number 4. Might come in handy. So when you take it, it'll show you a location on the map. And, of course, don't forget to pick up the key. I forget where that one is, but I think it's under, like, a bridge somewhere. Or something like that. So... we're gonna search these drawers here. Flare shell, nothing, and scrap metal. Okay, some work boots. These are a little bit better than what I have, so I'll put those on. Let's see. So you can go ahead and you can harvest meat now if you want to as well, once you get rabbits or birds or whatever. Keep in mind though, carrying meats and like rabbit carcasses and stuff like that increases your scent. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. So if the bird and the rabbits aren't frozen, you don't need a tool to harvest it necessarily. But if it is frozen over 50%, then you will need a tool to harvest it.
Just need to close my eyes.
Unless your carcass harvesting skill is like level, I think it's like level 5 or 4 or something like that. You can harvest carcasses by hand, frozen carcasses by hand. I'm not exactly sure. So we're just gonna keep going, and we're gonna go back to the house really quick to drop some stuff. Another thing too is like always have a plan for every day. Always know where you're going and know what you're doing, and make sure you have the adequate equipment for your plan. So, for example, if you're going out scavenging and you found a revolver or something like that, don't just leave it in your house. Like take it with you. Always stay armed. So that way, if a wolf encounters you, or sorry, if you encounter a wolf or like or hostile wildlife, like now, you can defend yourself. So I'm actually going to show you right here how to defend yourself from a wolf. So if you have a revolver, you can take it out by pressing 2 on your keyboard. Don't aim down the sight if a wolf is stalking you, because it will charge you. So here's what you need to do. Just look at it and then press left click to fire the gun. There we go. And it should run away. Pardon me. So if you stalked by a wolf, just pull out your revolver, left click to hit fire, and watch him scram. The worst thing you can do to a wolf that's stalking you is to turn around and run the other direction, because believe it or not, he'll start actually running after you to catch up. So you always want to, if you don't have a weapon and you have no way to defend yourself, keep an eye on that wolf as you back away carefully, but do not sprint, otherwise it will catch up to you. Because they'll go at like a moderate pace as long as you're careful. So keep that in mind. I'm actually going to search some of these vehicles here. Vehicles sometimes have clothing in them as well. They got like flares and stuff like that. I actually have another bullet here for my gun, so I'm gonna put that in. There we go. Flare shell, or not flare shell, flare. I meant. I think I left the pry bar in the house, unfortunately, so I can't quite go in there.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Let's see. Nothing else.
I'm too tired to think straight.
So be careful when holding your gun out like this, because if you left click, you'll fire it from the hip. Well, I mean, you saw it already with Wolf, but I'm just saying, like, if you're inside a building and you're looting or whatever, and you have your revolver out in your hand like this, and you accidentally left click on something, or just left click in general, you'll fire from the hip and you'll waste a bullet. So just keep that in mind. So if you're inside a building and you're looting, keep that gun holstered. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down to this little cabin here, these cabins right here, and I'm going to search them and see if we can find anything of use. So remember, first days you want to scavenge as much as you possibly can. So as you can see in this house here, there's some salts, potatoes down here, a little bit of canned food. There's some broth. Another can opener.
This will come in handy.
You don't necessarily need like 1,000 can openers, but they can be useful to harvest.
Excellent.
For material. so you can repair certain items. So we're gonna go ahead here. We're gonna search this house. There's a little bit of food in here. Good. You really just want to stock up on as much canned food as you possibly can. But keep in mind, canned food and other items like that don't respawn. So once you loot a certain building, or well, not a certain building, but just any building in general, loot does not respawn. So once you loot all that stuff, it's gone forever. So really, you really have to conserve your resources and just use your resources wisely. So keep that in mind.
What have we here?
I mean, yes, you can find, well, you can't, not find, but you can eat, like, granola bars and cans of beans and stuff like that, but it's only going to get you going so far. You're going to have to hunt eventually. You can't survive off canned food and canned goods forever, because, like I said, the loot doesn't respawn.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So keep that in mind. Meat is going to be your staple, not just meat, but meat and fish, so that's going to be very important to help you stay alive for a long period of time. Okay, I think this house is pretty much clear. Good. Yep, awesome. I don't think I missed anything. Nope, awesome. We just still check the cabinets and stuff. Nice. Alright, sweet. Nice. Now, you look at the bottom left of my screen, you'll notice... Oops, sorry about that. I forgot to put my phone on silent. If you look at the bottom of my screen, you'll notice that my hunger is completely drained. Don't panic, because when you're starving, you only lose about 1% condition per hour. So it takes a very long time to die for starvation in this game, so don't worry. And when I say per hour, I mean per in-game hour, not in real life.
Could end up being useful.
So that's a game hours, not real life hours, so to speak. So yeah, I'm in this house now. It's like one of those, like, I guess it looks like a house that's under construction, because it doesn't look very, you know, looks very sparse of any of the furniture or whatever. So houses like this will have very meager supplies, but it's still worth checking out because you might find something useful in here. All right. Okay, I have no spray paint cans. I keep forgetting about that. Just gonna double check, make sure I got everything here. I think I'm gonna end this video soon, because I'm actually running out of time for this one, unfortunately. Oh no, I didn't loot this house. Okay, cool. So yeah, just keep going around the town, keep looking for supplies, like anything that's gonna help you stay alive. Like I said, canned food, sodas, water, anything like that, medicine, and tools, of course, and ammunition. So I think I'm gonna search what's left of this house, and I think we're gonna end it here.
Just what I need. This gear's starting to slow me down.
I'm actually gonna eat that now to get some calories back, and have a sip of water. Excuse me. All right. Soda and condensed milk.
Hope I can still eat this.
Nice. Okay. There you go. More water. Ooh, some tools. Tools in the shower. It's kind of weird, but oh well. Maybe they're fixing their shower before the apocalypse hit. Who knows? So yeah, I'm gonna go up the stairs here, and I'm gonna search and like under the bed and stuff, see if there's anything there. Probably not, but I'll never never know. Or I'll never know until I look. I mean, yeah, there's some mittens there. And there's some. Let's see.
I think I can use
These
this.
smokes. Oh yeah, some houses have an upstairs as well. So make sure you always make sure you always double check, because you might miss out on some supplies if you don't go upstairs. So not every house has 2 stories, just so you know.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Okay. I know this video is a bit short today, unfortunately. So, but unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to stop here for tonight. So, hopefully, I'll be able to continue another time. But for now, my name is Rickety Doodog Grimes, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. But if you don't want to, no hard feelings. No pressure. I won't force you to. But yeah, just like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you, everybody.